from, little mama, where you bow? Where you bow? Yeah, we certified. Go check the list.
Interesting. What's going on, everybody? You are now tuning in to Stay to the Point Radio. I am your host, Saya Wave.
And I am your host, Sherry Blackberry, here on the mic. Okay.
Yeah. She's on her Apple phone, guys. We were trying to get her on the laptop, but our laptop was acting up, so she's on her phone. Yo, anything to get the job done, I don't care. Anything we could go ahead and get it to y'all, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
So what's going on, Sherry? How are you feeling? You feeling bright? You look bright.
Thanks. I've been working out.
I hear you. You got that aura of working out.
Yes, I got a bathing suit to get into.
You heard why?
Because I'm going to Thailand.
Thailand.
Yes.
Really? Yo, bring back one of them kickboxers, yo, so they could teach me how to kickbox. Them motherfuckers be nasty.
We have that here in the United States.
No, them boys are real out there. They be kicking rocks and shit.
I know, like, on the beach, apparently they have, like, this Thai boxing kind of, like, match thing that you can watch. I'm thinking about watching it.
You should. I think you should, because at the end
I'm going to go ride an elephant and bathe an elephant and pet a tiger.
Ooh, you know what that sounds like? Indiana Jones. I automatically just started thinking of Indiana Jones, you know, when they riding the elephant down the jungle and shit.
Yeah, I'm going to go in some caves and whatnot, you know, get dangerous.
Watch out for those bats and snakes, though.
Yeah, the snakes is what I'm worried about. It's Thailand. I'm not really worried about no bats, but snakes.
Snakes, though. Yeah, that's a whole type of different disease that they
Then
get.
I'm like, it's a 24-hour flight.
No.
Yes. No. Well, the first flight is like 20 hours, and then the second one is like 4.
No.
Yes, 24
But
hours.
they provide the movie for you, so it's like, you know, it's a couple good movies.
Yeah, you get more space on those planes. They're comfortable. I'm going to have to be like drugged up on something, though, because ain't no way.
I mean, you're going to fall asleep anyways.
But the longest flight I've ever been on is 13 hours. And I ain't like that. So I just don't think that this is going to work.
Yo, go ahead and flip your phone comfortably, yo. Because your finger is like right in the way.
I can just look at me with my hand.
All right. Well, I mean, I just want you to be comfortable, yo. If you
I'm fine.
All
just
right.
say your hand. Just say, hey, your hand is there.
No, well, I mean, hey. All right. 4, palm. Yeah. Okay. Throwing sign language. Okay, so that's what's up. You know, Sherry about to go to Thailand. I'm excited for her. I hope she takes a lot of pictures. She got a swimming outfit, which I am going to post up here, guys. It's a real dope outfit that she's about to wear.
You gonna post my swimsuit?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it.
I got like 6 of them. 6 different bathing suits, but this one I'm excited about. And there's no room for error, y'all. So I've been in the gym every day, and I'm going to be nonstop until I leave.
I dig it.
I've been eating right. I've been meal prepping and stuff. Like this is serious. This is a real thing.
Man, I got one.
I'm trying to look like Kathy Drayton by the time I go to Thailand.
Yo, I got one bathing suit short, so that's it. That's all I need. You over here making fashion statements, even with bathing suits. That's
I literally want to have a different bathing suit almost every day.
That's dope. You gonna go in the water that many times? I can't.
The room I have has a pool in it.
In the room?
In the room, yeah. Like attached to the room. Like it has its own private pool.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That is dope. So snap. So you could just wake up in the morning, drink some coffee, and jump in the pool.
Yep. And watch the sunset because I got a sea view. Boom.
Oh, fancy.
I'm with it. I'm excited about this. It's a whole grown folk trip.
Yo, record, and then just say, "Oh, look, Ariel." Like, say my name in there. Well, not my. Look at what I see. You know, that'd be nice. All right, guys, we got a lot to talk about here. We got some rants. You know, we got to get into some rants. There's always somebody complaining about something. We got some rants. We also got some playoffs. We got some playoffs. We got LeBron hitting 30K. We definitely got to talk about that, guys. We might as well talk about that first since it's so important. Or we might save that the best for last. Also, all-star selections, NBA all-star selections, which I think I just seen the new lineups and the East looking really dominant. Finally, Team LeBron all day, every day. All right, so Nike's doing it up though. This year, Nike had took over, I guess, sponsorship for the jerseys and stuff like that. There's no longer Adidas, so Nike took over, and Nike's doing it up with these uniforms, man. They just created some dope black and white all-star uniforms for the players, and part owner, of course, is Jordan to Nike, so Jordan logo is up there. It's really dope, yo. It's really dope. So I'm excited. Hopefully they make it more excited by being competitive, because I'm tired of this shit where they walking around and they just throwing alley-oops to each other. This shit is boring. After a while, you scoring 170 points to 200 points is nothing entertaining about that. So I hope they make it a competitive. I really truly hope they make it competitive. So I'm excited about that. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else that we was gonna talk about.
That was it.
That was it. And we, of course, some Dr. Feelgood. I got some advice for some certain people that came to me and asked me a question, which was really dope, and I appreciate it. I think I got that aura where people could just come to me and just talk to me about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my light skinnedness or
That ain't it.
or it's just me. It's the beard.
People naturally don't like light skinned people, so you have to
okay.
get past that barrier of like.
Because you can't trust light skinned people, right? You naturally can't trust.
Naturally, no, they're
Gotcha.
Emotional creatures and they're weird.
Got you. So you know why? Because I'm getting a tan. So that might be it.
It must be a Florida thing.
Or it could be the beard. I don't know what it is. Or the waves. Could be wavy.
It's not the wave. It's maybe I'll give you the beard. It ain't the waves.
Even though it's getting pushed back on the side a little bit, it's all right.
Think your waves have a calm C.
No, it's not calm. There's nothing calm about my wavy.
You have a real calm C.
That's why my nickname is Wavy, a.k.a. Shout out to Cleo for giving me that nickname. But wavy, you know what I'm saying? All day, every day. You dig? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into a commercial break, and we be right back. You know what? I'm going to play some clips. Grinding.
Yo. I go by the name of Pharrell from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know
I'm your pusher.
The world is about to feel something that they never felt before. Come on.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard, I sell it whip on whip and soft to hard. I'm the neighborhood pusher, call me subwoofer, cause I pump bass like that, Jack. On or off the track, I'm heavy cuz ball to your fathers, you can duck to the Fetty Gov. Sorry my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes. Benz convoys with the wagon on the side. Only big boys keep deuces on the ride. Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the side. Man, I make a buck, why scram? I'm trying to show y'all who the fuck I am. The Jews is flirting, be damned if I'm hurting. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. Platinum on the block with consistent hits, while Pharrell keep talking this music. I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can, and you can tell by how my bread stack up. Then disguise it as rap so the feds back up. Watch it, like my whip, like my chick topless. Doing a $1.6 with me in the cockpit. Grinding cousin, I got for a dozen, even 11.5. If I see you, keep it coming. In my weight, that's just as heavy as my name. So much dough, I can't swear I won't change. Excuse me if my wealth got me full of myself. Cocky, something that I just can't help. Especially when them 20s are spinning like windmills. And the ice 32 below minus the wind chill. Filthy, the word that best defines me. I'm just grinding, man. Y'all never mind me.
Well, not intentionally, but I'm like at work and then one of the servers come in the office and like, hey,
Grinding, you know what I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see a like me shining. Grinding, you know what I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see a like me shining. My grind's about family, never been about fame. Them days I wasn't able, there was always 4.5 will get you in the game. Anything less is just a damn shame. Guess the way my watch got blue chips in the face. With 2 tips, whoever gets in the way. Not to mention the hideaway that rests by the lake. Consider my raw demeanor the icing on the cake. I'm grinding like a cripple. Balance weight through the hood. Kids call me Mr. Sniffles. Other hand on my nickel. Plated whistle. One eye closed, I'll hit you. As if I was Slick Rick, my aim is still an issue. Lose your soul in whichever palm I'm holding. One'll leave you frozen, the other nodding dozing. I'm grinding, Jack. I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see a like me shining. Grinding, you know what I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see a like me shining.
You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like even their game against the Jaguars. I mean, come on. Like Jaguars should have won that game. I mean, how many times are we gonna have this conversation about the Patriots though?
I mean, but see, the thing is with the Patriots, to be honest with you, it's like they don't they don't show up to like the fourth quarter. And honestly, I swear, it's like, oh, I don't know if y'all heard the news, y'all seen it, but the referee, it wasn't a good look. The referee celebrating with them in a way when they scored that touchdown.
In a way, just say what it was. He was totally hype, almost like, and that bothered me because like I feel, and nobody's gonna investigate it. Nobody's gonna see if he had money on the game. Nobody's gonna look to see if some, if his bank account numbers changed drastically. Nobody's gonna check that.
Nah,
Yep. But I'm dead ass though. You know what I mean?
I don't know where you went. There
I'm
you
right
go.
here.
All right.
So it's just nobody's gonna check that. And I wish I had the ability to check because I damn sure would. Because I just that don't look good. Like it doesn't look good.
It doesn't. It was completely bad from the jump. When I seen that, and then I seen the one when the ref taps him in the shoulder. Like I never seen a ref even acknowledge another player, especially at the end of the game. They usually put their coats on and go. They the first ones out that stadium while every the other players are congratulating each other or whatever, saying good game, blah blah blah. The refs are the first ones out, and they leave out with security, just like the rest of the players do as well. For a ref to take the time to come up to Tom Brady and tap him on the shoulder just to say good game, and then made it to where, like, let's say me and you having a conversation, and somebody just want to get my attention real quick to say, hey, yo, I'm out, be easy, and then they give you a dap. And like, all
And
right.
to me, it looked like he wanted to even elaborate a little bit more, but it's like Tom Brady nodded him away. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that shit's
Like,
crazy.
I mean, if you look at it, it looks like Tom Brady looking at him like, "What you doing, my dude? Like, this
Yeah.
is like,
I mean,
like
I deflated some balls and I got caught. Okay. And now you coming up to me and being like, yo, good game,
like
bro.
we friends, like we golf together or something.
You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm
need you to
saying?
go."
Like,
Like,
no, he wanted to get that confirmation, like, yo, you got that money in my account, right? Yeah, I
exactly.
got you.
And
I
then Tom
got you,
Brady was like,
sir.
"Got
I
you."
got you. I got you, bro. I
For
got
real.
you.
That's
So,
tough though. All jokes aside, that's how I feel.
but at the end of the day, like, I just feel, especially with these rumors going around that the NFL is rigged, and I want to ignore it. I'm very, like, I truly want to ignore it because they not gonna ruin this for me. Like, I love my sports. Football was actually my first favorite sport, and then basketball kind of took over, and it was flying colors from there. So I would hate to hear some stuff like that. I know it's been rigged before.
Oh,
You
you
got
know
Las,
that.
yeah, you got Las Vegas. Shane, like, you got players sharing numbers, so then Vegas could get that big amount, and you got these bookies and all this stuff that makes money for all this and whatever. It's a big lottery ticket.
Exactly. You know that they have found their way to make even more money. You know they found their way to make guaranteed money.
Right.
You know, and then even politics are tied into all of this as well. And it's just this country, this world, period, is just so crooked, and it's like there's no integrity in anything anymore.
No, there isn't, and it's sad, man. But I don't want to hear it. I truly don't want to hear it. Let me just, let me make sure I get the story right. Just let's just get the story right. Like, I feel like the Eagles are definitely going to win. I'm rooting for the Eagles because
It's their time. It's about time. Like honestly, like, and the thing about this is like I think that Tom Brady should have retired last season.
you
So
covering your mic, babe.
I'm sorry,
You
but
good?
I feel like possibly there's a part of me, especially with all these rumors going around, that think that maybe he didn't retire for this reason, so that he can get another, you know,
Right.
and be that and leave out and retire, because there was some recording somewhere that said, of course, we want to see him leave like a god or something. I don't know if that was fake or whatever, but
Yeah.
I mean, but seriously, you know what I mean? If he does, then he is number one. Numero
I mean,
uno.
I think he's ready to. I hate to say this, and you know, I'm a Jets fan, and us Jets are like it's like Bloods and Crips when it comes down to the Patriots and the Jets. Um, but I admit Tom Brady is the GOAT, and why I say that is because it's like this dude right here. He comes out of the clutch. He's the Michael Jordan of football. Period.
I think he would be the greatest of all time without all the conspiracy. What keeps me from believing Tom Brady is the greatest of all time is all the conspiracy behind his career, like all of everything. Because I mean, there's some truth to be behind every lie. There is truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my issue with that. So maybe the lies, maybe it's exaggerated, but there's some truth there. Some. And we might be dramatizing it a bit, but there's truth there.
It is probably some truth there, but it hasn't been proven. So if it hasn't been proven, it's
I'll
just
be
like
that person.
I'm just saying. It's just the fact. The fact of the matter is, if there's no facts to this conspiracy or whatever, and yes, it's very very weird that it came out this way. The deflating of the balls, the cheating of the sideline when they were recording our plays from our sideline, but they were caught for that. You know, those things. I believe they have cheated. I believe in my heart they have cheated, but it hasn't been proven. It hasn't been documented that they have. So if it hasn't been documented, it hasn't been proven, we could come up with whatever story we want to come up with. Doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, he has 5 rings.
Okay. Wonderful. Just like it wasn't proven that Kobe raped anybody either, but everybody still wants to accuse him of rape.
No, I don't think he did rape anybody.
But all the people, every time you mention him,
Well-
he's a rapist. Like, he's not.
Well,
That girl was looking for money, a paycheck, just like anybody else. He shouldn't have slept with her. He ain't rape her.
but that's just ignorance. People like that, they just ignorant. They don't know no better. I could care less. I could care less about those people because they probably don't know nothing about sports in general. If they think that way, and I'm not a big. Everybody knows I'm not a big Kobe fan, anyways, because of Kobe the way he plays. Not the way he plays. Kind of a way he plays because he mimics Jordan way too much, but yes. Okay, I said this before. Don't be surprised. Don't change your face.
It's not that I'm
all
surprised.
that.
I just don't understand how, like, when you grow up watching somebody play basketball, do
You
you
take
really
pieces.
think
You
that
take
he's
pieces.
the only person
That's
that,
like, listen, that's just like Chris Brown. He mimicked Michael Jackson. Okay, but he doesn't mimic Michael Jackson to the T. He throws his little flavor to it. Kobe? Oh my God. There's a video. You want me to? I will send it to you. That
I've seen them before. Yeah, I know,
to
the
the
tongue hanging out, all that.
all
Yeah, I know.
that.
I've seen it.
I'm good.
But he excelled at it, so
I'm
why do we
good.
care? It's
He-
not like
Exactly. And that's what I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking it. It's just like Tom Brady of him possibly cheating, but he excelled and it hasn't been proven. So why we knocking it? So
you
at
excel
the
at cheating. Kobe Bryant
no,
playing basketball like Michael Jordan.
Gamate.
Not
Gamate. Before the fact I said cheating, I said, or after the fact, I said it hasn't been proven. We coming out with our own solutions that he did, which it hasn't been proven. So for him, and see, you got me vouching for Tom Brady. I don't even like the dude.
But it's like, okay, it hasn't been proven. So, okay, so if somebody goes out and does something, just because you can't prove it, it doesn't erase the fact that it was done.
It was done, but it has. You don't know if it's from that person.
But my point is, do you really think that the people that are backing Tom Brady would make a mistake to where he could get caught? Clearly, there's a lot of money behind his career. Duh. You can
Okay.
see that by see who he's associated with. Do you really think those people are going to put themselves in a predicament to get caught? Or do you think that they took every avenue in which not to? And then, like I said, it's like all political and everything else too. He's not going to get caught.
Oh.
And every time something does get out and somebody gets close to the truth, guess what? It's going to get covered up and shut up, just like everything else.
Well, at the end of the day,
Tom Brady might as well be a governor
at the end
or
of
a
the day,
senator or a damn president. I'm so serious.
well, he can be. Look at the president we have. Anybody could be president. Anybody could be president.
That's not the point.
But
My point is,
but I understand your point. But at the end of the day, it's just like OJ got off, and you know he did it.
and everybody treats him like he did it. He got off, and his life is absolutely miserable. He's not happy. Everybody treats him like he's a murderer, but he wasn't convicted of being a murderer.
Right. But everybody
And
knows
then
he
they did some
did it.
sideways behind conviction that it was his fault that she died. Well, damn, like if I didn't kill her, you
Look,
never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that
But look,
because I do
but you
believe
see what I'm
110% that OJ had something to do with her murder. However,
but it
if
hasn't
you
been
could-
proven.
if you said he was innocent, how do you go behind that? And then how do you acquit him and then go behind that and say, oh, but it's your fault she's dead? It's not. You just
No. That goes back to ignorance, just like that person that said
no,
that
that's not
Kobe.
ignorance. It was done in the courtroom. It was legally documented that it was his fault. Like all his stuff got taken away. He had to give the family sued him personally, and then he had to give all of that money to her family. I just got, you just said that I didn't kill her, but now it's my fault that she's dead. And so now I have to pay the family thousands and thousands of dollars for something I just was said I was innocent for.
But not to go off, because we already went off topic. My
I know,
thing,
but OJ,
just
he's
to
a sports player.
finalize
We're
it.
talking about OJ. He played football and he's not really off topic.
Well, no, his professional football career sucked. Anyways, he was good at the beginning. He wasn't all that at the end. But look, my thing is, just to finalize all this, it doesn't matter how high up, even in the court, you see how effed up our system is anyways. You got cops killing young kids for no fucking reason and sprinkling drugs on them. Okay?
That's been going on for a very long time.
Huh?
That's been going on for a very long time.
Absolutely. But see, doesn't matter how high up they are or how low they are, ignorance is all over the place in this world. So with them saying that, hey, you didn't do it, you don't get charged, you don't get, the jail time, but we blame you and we're going to sue you anyways for money because you are the reason she's dead, or whatever the case is. It's to anything to get the quote unquote minority down, keeping them down, making sure he got a ceiling over his head. That's the whole point, because this is white America. The fact of the matter is, this is white America. Slavery is still around. We've been talking about this for years. It's still here. Racism is still on a multi-high. But the only thing is, just to reverse it, only thing is people use that card way too much as if it's brand new. Like Monique. Perfect example to go into that. But we're going to go into a commercial break before we go into that. So we'll be right back. Right back. I'm going to play some Avant, Making Good Lovin'.
That is my song.
I know, me too.
I'm doing this for all my ladies. I know you thinking, yo, it sound like a lullaby, right? But this is for you. Get into it. It's true. I got your legs spread all over the bed, hands clenched in the sheets, hair wild as hell. I know the only thing on your mind is sex and me, girl. I can feel your temperature rising. You should feel my nature too. Come on, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Let's do what we came to do. Make love all night, make good love all night. When we make love all night, we really make love. Make another love when we make love all night. Making good love, make good love all night. When we make love all night, we really make love. Come to daddy, play your balcony, grip
sleep, don't make too much noise. There's a lot of people that live around here. Emotions running high, my hands planted on your thighs. You feel me going up and down and around and around and around. Girl, when your sexy body making love all over you, you over me, my body. Oh, baby, when I touch you, we're making sweet, sweet love. Your driveway in the backseat, windows tinted, it's getting deep. Walk all over the glass. I don't know how long I can last with you, moaning crazy. Girl, keep on calling me. I'll take you to ecstasy, and when I'm done, you'll be fast asleep. Love, we're making good love. My baby, ooh, baby, me and you. Oh yeah, keep my mind going. I can hear you, baby. Everybody in the Jeep, in the house, in the pool or the beach, don't matter the G. Get your groove on. If you got a lady, get your groove on. Touch her body, get inside her mind. If you can, baby, do it to me. You got me going, just thinking about your body.
Come on, Mr. Chief, come and take it back one more management. All of that's good. Come on, man, put it down, nigga. Run it down, kid.
Here's a tune about the sunny named Renee that I met one day on my way back from John Jay. I'm peeping shorty as she's walking to the train. I tap her on the shoulders. Excuse me, miss, but can I get your name? She said my name is Renee. I said I got a whole lot to say. So may I walk you to your subway? She said if you want. So yo, we started talking. I brought 2 francs and 2 drinks and we began walking. I had to see where that head was at, cause the year was mad fast. So we must chat about this and that. She told me what she was in school for. She wants to be a lawyer. In other words, shorty studies law. I'm telling shorty I'm a writer, and as she's looking for the token, she drops a package of the easy water. Covers her mouth with the name ring. I say yo, don't sweat the technique, shorty ride. I do the same thing, but yet I use Philly. She said I never dealt with Philly because I heard that's for silly stunts. I said nah, they burn slower. Right now I really don't know you, but maybe later on I can get to show you. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up on my shoulder. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up on my shoulder. So now we sitting on the train. Besides a fingernail, now shorty got the hairdo with pain. Now understand she got flavor. A tough leather jacket with some jeans and the chain that the moms gave her. Got off the train about 6:34. She wasn't sure she had grub for the dog, so we hit the store. Went to the crib and turned the lights on. A Mad magazine stand from Essence, right on. A leather couch stereo system with crazy CDs. Understand, kid, she got cheese. She said, cheese, do what you want. She said, I'm gonna feed the dog. I said, alright, well, I'ma roll this. He came back with stretch pants and a ponytail, a t-shirt. Hey, yo, fam, I got a tenderoni girl. We sitting on the couch chatting. We're smoking the balcony. We're staring at Manhattan. She started feeling on my chest. I started feeling on the breast. And there's no need for me to stress the rest. Hey, yo, I got myself a winner. We sparked up before we ate. And after we ate dinner, she had a tattoo she only wanted to go to see. But first, dim the lights and turn up the Joe to see. I'm like, whatever, shorty rock, we could swing it like that. Cause on the real, this is where it's at. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up on my shoulder. A ghetto love is the law princess every day. Give it up for my shorty, shorty. I woke up the next day on the waterbed, letters on the pillow, and this is what the letter said. It said, Cheeks, I be home around 2. You was deep in your sleep, so I didn't want to bother you. I left my number for shorty to call me later. Got dressed, then I bounced towards the elevator. I got the beep around 3. I'm asking shorty, what's up with you? She's asking what's up with me. And now we've been together for weeks. Scandal like dinner with my shorty, crack a 40 with my naughty freaks. Hey man, I never been in love, but every time I'm bursting in and out of state, it's shorty that I'm thinking of. I'm hanging out with my crew. I get the beat from Renee, because Renee uses code too. But yet I'm chatting with her on Deuce. She says Renee's been shot, so Cheeks, meet me up at St. Luke's. I jumps on the bandwagon, I gotta make it there quick. Hey yo, this shit ain't mad thick. Not even thinking of the pole, now I'm doing the buckle cause of boom and the whole 9. I gotta see what's going on, and by the time I reach the hospital, they tell me Mr. Cheeks Renee's gone. I'm pouring beer out for my shorty who ain't here. I'm from the ghetto, so listen, this is how I shed my tears. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty, my shorty, my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day,
Y'all, we are back. I'm not gonna make that mistake with the mic like I did earlier. Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back. We are back. And we were talking about, housing, owning houses, and talking about, stocks and bonds. Yo, it's about, I think I think people need to start focusing on getting their savings together, yo. And when I say savings together, I'm thinking making extra income. Your day by day checks is not going to do it. I recommend y'all to get into something else, another hustle, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hustles, and try to get this money, guys, because you don't know what's going to happen in the next few years. Anything can happen. So please prepare yourselves. Get your mind right, man. Focus and get into something that y'all know
Focus, man.
y'all can make it.
Man.
Gotta silent me, man. Young Hover, you heard. Young Trash, you heard. Adios. So we're gonna get into this Monique. Monique.
She's bugging that lady is bugging.
Miss Parker, what is going on, Miss Parker? Miss Parker, what are you doing, Miss Parker? What are you doing, Miss Parker? What are you going down? Slow it down, baby. Yeah, stop it, Miss Parker. Don't do that. Don't. I feel like I want to do the dance. Yo, so if y'all haven't seen it, I'm going to go ahead and post the link onto the YouTube in the description. By the way, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not yet done. And hit the bell button to make sure it alerts you every time we post a video or go live. Because we will go live very, very soon. And shout out to our squad, WFBS 98.1, FB Media Group. Also What the Fuego and JSNL, this is squad. So anyways, back to Monique. Monique, she had a rant. It looks like she came to Netflix or Netflix came to her. I don't know the situation exactly or who came to who, but Netflix offered her $500,000 to do a special.
Take it.
Exactly. But see, us quote unquote little folk will take it. But the quote unquote Hall of Famers or pioneers that, that did some things for a long time wouldn't. They take that as a disrespect or whatever the case is. Well, anyways, she went on video and hopped on Instagram or YouTube and voiced her frustration with Netflix and told everybody to go ahead and boycott Netflix.
Not happening, Captain.
Yeah, exactly. Boycott Netflix because she didn't get more than 500,000. That certain comedians from Dave Chappelle getting 20, Cat Williams got his special, and this other young lady got her special. That she actually went and renegotiated and got an extra $2 million. I think she ended up getting $4 million for her special. Amy. For her special. And I don't think Amy is that funny, by the way. So
She's not, but her audience is broader than Monique, and she's in right now. Monique is old news. Like Amy's shows like sell out. People like there's certain people that are hot. When you're hot, and when you're not.
Correct.
Monique is not really hot. Like if I saw a show come up here, to be honest, and it said like that Monique was gonna be here, if the ticket was more than $25, I'm not going.
Better be free. But
I'm saying like realistically, I may go if it's like reasonable. Like if I could pull a 20 out of my pocketbook and go, I'd probably go. But anything that exceeds that to see her, no. You know, like
I don't think Monique was ever that big since Miss Parker, for real. Like the show itself.
I mean, and
that
then
was
Queens of Comedy, which I didn't really think was that funny. Kings of Comedy was hella funny.
Yeah, Queens of Comedy was trash.
Queens of Comedy wasn't that funny.
It was trash. I actually tried it out like years ago. Try to listen to that. It was trash. And
to me, it's not really that funny to see women cuss that much. Like,
right.
And I'm not trying to be like to say that women can't do what men do, because to be honest, I don't really like male comedians that overly curse. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Cat Williams, sometimes he's funny, but then sometimes when he just be doing too much cussing, I'm just like, okay, it's just too much. Like he ain't even had to say that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But same thing with like Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart more when he cusses less. I think he's funnier when he doesn't curse as much. I went to a Kevin Hart show not that long ago, actually, with his new material. I thought it was funny, but some of the cussing was a little bit excessive, and I feel like he curses more now than he used to, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, because it's cockiness. The cockiness is starting to show, so, you know, your vocabulary is starting to kind of turn a little negative. That's how I feel. Like,
but as far as like female comedians are concerned, I don't like it. I don't think it's necessary for them. I mean, a little bit of cursing here or there, whatever. But just for your whole everything to be F this and this be this and this look. I mean, and Monique's sole funniest joke was always that skinny bitch. You know, like
right.
that always was funny to me.
But she became the skinny
girl.
But she became the skinny bitch.
She ain't
in a
skinny.
way. Nah,
she lost
weight. Mad weight though.
Yeah, and because she needed to for health reasons.
Correct.
But her funniest parts of her shows were always when she was talking about skinny bitches. Like that was to me the funniest thing about Monique. You know, as the big girl, and she used to talk about little girls. You know, small women.
Right.
But anyway, but moving on, I don't really think that she's that funny. The fact that she got on social media to. Like, first of all, Netflix.
And is it just me?
Do you really think you're going to get black people to boycott
Netflix? Exactly.
Netflix is the only reason half of us is watching anything.
Facts. No, that's facts, though.
Crazy.
That's facts.
Because that little $5.99 a month is clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, Monique. No.
Yeah. And then at the same time, too, with the... is it just me or she sound like Aunt Viv, the first Aunt Viv, when she ranted about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith? You remember? You got to see that video. That joint was hilarious. You remember Aunt Viv, the first one, the black one, not the light-skinned one, the dark-skinned one. Well, she's a loony bin, right? And why I say she's a loony bin...
That's why she got cut from the show.
Correct. Because she was asking for buku money. And I'm like, you just played a mom. You nothing special. You replaceable.
She wasn't Claire Huxtable.
Correct.
I watched this show mostly because of Will Smith. He's hilarious.
Exactly. And Carlton.
Or Carlton. Yeah, those two to me. And then next I would say Ashley, Tatiana Ali.
Yeah, No.
You talking about
Hillary. Hillary was hilarious.
She was annoyingly stupid though.
But it made
I mean,
Will...
they all had a character. I think Viv probably had the least I mean, when they changed her to the light-skinned chick, but everybody got over that real fast. Like, it was like, oh, Viv has changed.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't change Uncle Phil and it'd be okay.
No.
Like, you couldn't change Will Smith and it be okay.
Absolutely not.
It's like, but she was replaceable, and she was probably the only one on the show other than Lil Nicky that was replaceable.
True. You
Like,
could change
for
Nikki
real.
5-6 times. It's fine.
They did. Nobody even noticed half the time.
Just a little kid walking around and shit.
Right.
But
Poking his head out every once in a while.
yeah,
You couldn't
exactly.
even change the butler without it being a
No,
problem.
you can't. You can't change. You can't. No way.
Like, no, she was really the only replaceable character on that show.
And you can't. You can't replace Jazz.
Oh hell no. You couldn't even replace Jazz. But yeah, back to Monique.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, she sounded like Monique because she was like, "Oh, baby," like it was like back to like 30s, 40s or something like that old grandma that just had all the stories. She was sitting in a little rocking chair front porch talk about, baby, you don't know what's really going on. Like she gave that little speech. Stop it. Like honestly, Monique, I haven't seen you since Miss Parker for real. And you just gotta go ahead and hop in here and talk about y'all need to boycott because I didn't get paid. Excuse me, madam. Stop being so selfish.
I think 500,000 for her is very generous. Like
Yes.
she's honestly lucky that anybody's still offering her anything to do anything.
Exactly, because those
Like
tickets
because the entertainment business is going to keep moving without you. If she
and she
excuse
got
me,
moved.
if
got
some
moved,
if she unfortunately passed away tomorrow, yeah, there would be a video up about her or whatnot. But guess what? The comedic industry is going to keep moving.
Exactly.
They going to do a whole, farewell, Monique, and then the next thing back to business.
Exactly.
So the fact that they offered you $500,000, I think that you should be absolutely grateful that you even have a place in entertainment to do that, because there's so many people that get black, and she only hurt herself with that video.
Exactly.
Because once you get blackballed, it's over for you. Like,
Exactly.
look how long it took Chris Brown to recover. Just so you've seen it. You've seen people's careers. Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel.
Just a lot of people that get blackballed for a while, and it's hard for them to get their careers back moving.
Right.
Monique is too old to have put herself in this position. Her career's over.
Yeah, and then at the same time, it makes you look like you begging, you starving, and Monique, for real, like if you put yourself,
$500,000,
yeah,
though.
but you put yourself in such a like in a pedestal that oh, look at my resume, look at this, look at that. But Miss Lady, why are you making videos in your own quote unquote busy time to tell people to boycott Netflix because they didn't offer you more? Why you didn't go and say, you know what? All right, Netflix, I'm good. I appreciate it. Move on to Amazon. Move on to here. Because there's no other opportunities for you. That's what it shows. You don't have no other opportunities.
No, and she must not, because, like, real talk, if she did, there wouldn't have been so, like, she wouldn't be so stupid to look like a problem child, because that's what she looks like. Nobody wants to sign a contract with somebody that's going to talk about them.
Exactly.
So you just had a $500,000 check that you don't have no more. Now you putting yourself out here. Ain't nobody going to sign you for no more than that. You look like a problem now.
Exactly.
Not like you didn't look like one before, because she's always been loud and obnoxious. But now you really you went against Netflix, talking about boycott Netflix. You look silly.
Exactly. Well, again, it's sad. And Monique, if it's just that bad, shorty, just do it yourself. Go independent. I mean, if you have the dough, go independent. Make a little, city tour. Do something the 50 chair clubs or whatever the case is, 100 chair clubs, and do those shows. And you trust me, you'll make some dough. But you ain't gonna make 500,000. So go ahead and go carry your ass to back to Netflix and say, you know what, I'll take that 500,000. They're probably gonna say no because you just shitted on them trying to tell them about boycotting and all that. So they're gonna probably say no. And Netflix only charge people $11. So I mean,
yeah, right. But I think
expect?
that the bigger problem, honestly, in this whole mix, though, goes back to what we were talking about earlier, which is everything is not a black and white thing.
It's not.
And this was not because Amy Schumer is white and you're black. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with the fact that she is marketable right now and you're really not. The fact that people are probably going to actually watch her, whatever she puts on Netflix, and yours is probably going to get skipped over a million times. It took some people years to watch Queens of Comedy, and that was in the movie theater.
Oof, that's hard.
I think it was. I think Queens of Comedy was in the movie theater.
I seen it on DVD, and that's the hard copy too, not even the Blu-ray. That shit was like the normal copy in the black case, and I turned that right off. That Simone was trash, yo. That you talk about a lady that cursed.
She thought she was funny, and she looked like she stank. I was like, "What are you?"
I think it's I think it's the finger waves. I don't know what it is. It might be the finger waves.
That's not it.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. It might be. Finger waves ain't for anybody, really.
You know, my mom says that every time she sees a girl wearing something that's just maybe 2 sizes too small, she'd be like, "She look like she stink." I'd be like, "Mom, really?" She'd be like, "She do. Like, she ain't got no air down."
Whoa. Please, that's
And my grandmother was the same way, and I know my mom got it from her. Like, she had to. My grandma used to be a people watcher. Used to sit there and be like, "Look at her."
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
But all right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go into another commercial break, and we're going to talk a little bit about LeBron when we get back. Yeah.
Didn't we already talk about LeBron?
No, we didn't talk about LeBron, yo. We're going to talk about LeBron. We're going to talk about this all-star teams. You know what I'm saying? Team LeBron and Team Steph. You. And then we're going to get into our little Dr. Phil.
I'm going to get a t-shirt that says Team Steph.
You can have that shit. The weak-ass bastard. Anyways, we'll be right back. And I'm going to go ahead and play this new single from Cognac and Roses called Cross the Line. Go check him out. His project is coming out real soon. And you best believe we're going to go ahead and promote it on here as soon as it comes out. So shout out to Cognac and the whole team over there, Team Rose. All right, so we'll be right back. Deuces.
What did you really think about my poem?
Hold up.
Are we still on?
Hold up.
I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare for when you choose to cross that line. Oh my God, I'm amazing. I'm a messiah. Tired of these liars, testing my patience, standing in Dayton's on tires. While I proceed with that way how you leave shit. Who's to compete with when the killers that you sent at the door ain't breathing? Look, I'm cruising the whole town. I'm in my zone now. I'm smoking the whole pound. I'm trilling, I'm sauced down. You think that I bluff, check the profile. She texting Poppy location. You can't copy flush from the way, bitch. Keep that good hush in rotation. Damn, I make cracks when I chase it. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare for when you choose to cross that line. I'm changing the station. Y'all been with that fake shit. I'm stacking no faces and willing to take risks. Fuck out a case when the bitches that clockin' ain't got the time. If they stay watching, then that's a sign. You don't want bottles and hit the line. Damn, you can't fuck with my shine. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare. Yeah, when you choose to cross that line. Look, I'm cruising the whole town. I'm in my zone now. I'm smoking a whole pound. I'm shrilling, I'm sauced down. You think that I blow, check the profile. She texting Poppy location. You can't copy flush from the way, bitch. Keep that good hush in rotation. Then I may crash when I chase it. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare for when you choose to cross that line.
Love, there's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, oh, oh. Many days I've longed for you, wanting you, hoping for the chance to get to know you, longing for your kiss, for your touch, your feel, your essence. Many nights I've cried from the things you do, felt like I could die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions. Oh yeah, yeah. So many people, so many people. Love, no. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. For all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love,
love.
Well, guys, that
Anything
Sherry
I
is
want
singing and
from
pouring her
you.
soul out to
Just
y'all.
want the chance to get to know
There you go.
you.
Sing it, girl.
What?
Sing it, girl.
Cut it out.
It is.
Let me go back on.
We already back on. You were just singing it.
Who? Why would you do that to me? Why?
I gave you the finger. I did this, but you didn't pay attention. But whatever.
He is so rude, y'all.
Pretty much. Anyways, LeBron hitting 30,000 K. Well, 30,000. I was about to say 30,000 K. Well, 30K
30K.
points.
One or the other.
The youngest player to ever hit 30K. Next one up was Kobe Bryant. It was like a year apart.
I was just thinking something.
What were you thinking?
So, real quick, I don't know why I was thinking this. 30K sound real nice. Like, so if I would have put $1 away for every time LeBron James made a shot or made a point,
You'd be 30,000 rich.
$30,000 richer. I'm gonna try that. Who I'm gonna pick?
Well, they ain't that many people that could do that.
I'm saying I gotta pick somebody. I guess I have to pick somebody from this new draft coming up.
That's a lot of money. How you gonna put aside $1?
I know, like
from every
football
point.
players, basketball players play a lot of basketball games, right?
Exactly. Matter of fact, they play back to back at times, where they travel from state to state. Like they don't even get practice.
I'm just really gonna have to pick somebody and just do it.
Well, good luck on that one, Mom.
I'm gonna try at least half. I can commit to half.
Eh,
It's possible. I don't
It's
even think it
possible.
would be that hard.
it's possible. Well, yeah. Well, hey, do it. Find a player and do it.
I
I'm
mean,
not.
the player though, like not the team. Like I'm not saying
That's
every
what
time
I'm
they
saying.
play, put up 70 points, and I'm putting $1 away from the player. So if they have 30 points in that game,
Put
it's
that in
$30.
Correct. Oh, excuse me.
I feel like it's possible.
It's possible. It is. It is. But, anything can happen where you got to take out of that points, for those dollars and everything that you kind of put to the side. I don't know. You just got to stay disciplined.
I mean, I save anyway. I mean, why does Mo make it fun?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, do it. Yo, so he hit 30,000 versus the Spurs 2 nights ago with a nice jump shot from the free throw line, corner free throw line, hit that jump shot. Everybody celebrated. He was in San Antonio when he celebrated, which was really dope. The fans actually they paused the game and they clapped for him, held signs for him, and everything. It was really really dope. And pretty much now his team, well, actually throughout the time, his team is actually on a losing streak. And they're not looking so well. They're not looking so good. And
Is that like a new observation?
okay, like I said, and they've been talking about this all through the, ESPN and all that, and saying, okay, it's because of Kyrie with the movement from him to go to Boston that kind of affected everything
is doing well.
Boston's doing okay. Matter of fact, they're on a losing streak too. They actually lost 2-3.
But their season looks better than Cleveland's.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Their season is looking better, but it doesn't. Let's see what's going to happen in the final chapter. Because at the end of the day, like, usually, people go crazy. They start acting wild and say, oh, my God, what's going to happen? Is LeBron even going to make it to the finals, whatever? He did it every freaking year. Every time. He always has this situation.
Tom Brady of basketball.
He always... No, stop. Don't compare LeBron to Tom Brady. No.
Hey, the the GOAT. Greatest of all time, LeBron James.
Yeah, there you go. But at the end
Think you
of
feel good? Feel good?
so you just throwing fake news out there? You just faking it now?
Go.
So at the end of the day, like he does this every year. I mean, his team is always struggling. He end up hopping on Twitter or saying some crazy stuff, or sometimes he shows his emotions on Twitter sometimes, and he does it on Instagram at times as well. And he's human. Everybody does that. Sometimes as a professional basketball player, you have to kind of tone it down and try not to do that. But when you live in the limelight and you still human, you're gonna seem to do things like hop on Twitter or do things and voice your opinion, especially when people are saying the wrong shit about you. So you gotta voice it. So, anyways, his team is on a drama, but they do this every year. I think Isaiah Thomas needs to get traded. I think everybody's replaceable in the whole goddamn team except for like the D Wade and the Jeff Green. And Tristan, I think we need to keep Tristan. But everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. LeBron is going to come out in the East. It's going to be in the finals. But the question is when they face the Warriors or the Rockets, because the Warriors are not a lock, people. The Warriors are not a lock. By the way, Rockets beat them twice in a row. They have not beat Houston yet, okay? And Thunder looking like they starting to click a little bit. But I don't know. Melo is always gonna fuck up somewhere, and he's gonna overshoot too much, and it's just gonna mess it up. So I think the Cavs are gonna make it to the finals, but are they gonna have the right weapons to beat Warriors or Houston? That's the big question. So on that note, Sherry,
I'm here.
I don't know where you went though.
I know I'm here. You good? I would tell you if I wasn't good.
Okay. So the All-Star came out. I just wanted to celebrate LeBron right quick. Just say, congratulations LeBron for 30,000 K. You know what I'm saying? That's something that a lot of people cannot do. That's
I'm old.
You old. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
We're congratulating LeBron James, like probably millions of people have done already.
Yeah, I know. Well, I want to be one of them, okay? Because I'm a huge fan. Okay, I want to have this recording to say congratulations to LeBron. And there's a lot of people that don't do this. And then for him to be the youngest player to do so is really dope. He's on his 15th year in the league, and this man is moving the way he's moving. It's unbelievable. It's a unicorn. And for anybody to say that there will be another LeBron James, you tripping. You tripping. That's just like saying there's going to be another Jordan. It's not going to be another one. There's going to be close comparisons to certain people. There's going to be certain people that's going to be close to that particular player, but not LeBron and not Jordan. So, anyways, this All-Star lineup came up, and I'm going to go ahead and post it real quick of the teams. This is LeBron's team, and what it was in the All-Star, they changed it up. They no longer doing East and West because it's very unfair with the East and West because the West got so many weapons, especially this year. It wouldn't be fair, and I don't think the competitiveness is not. I think that's one of the reasons too that it wasn't competitive because it was so lopsided. So now that I'm praying that All-Star is going to be more competitive, they changed it up to where whoever's the top voters, the two top voters, will be captains of the team, and they're going to pick their team. Well, the lineup came up of the teams that they was picked. Two captains was Stephen Curry and LeBron James, of course, as the captains, right? So this is LeBron James' squad, and LeBron James' squad consists of Kevin Durant, the starting lineup. This is the starting lineup. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, DeMarcus Cousins, and Kyrie Irving. If that's not a freaking mob squad, I don't know what is. You talking about everybody but Kyrie Irving at least 6'6" or bigger. 6'7" or bigger. Literally 6'7" or bigger. And then the backup squad, I don't want to call them backup. I hate to call them reserves either. But the rest of the players on the squad is John Wall, Porzingis, Victor Oladipo. Okay. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Bradley Beal is the rest of the guys. And that squad is retarded too. Like you got 3 big men and four shooting guards. I don't really consider none of them point guards for real. I guess you could. No, they all shooting guards. Point guard, the only point guard really on this squad is Kyrie Irving. Okay, that's Team LeBron, and of course it's sponsored by Jordan and Nike. Okay, and here's Stephen Curry's lineup, which I already know Team LeBron is going to win all day. I put the bets up. Whoever want to bet, let's get it popping. All right. So you got what is it? Joel Bean. I can't say his name, from Philly, your hometown, the center. Okay, and beamed, whatever. How you call it? You got the Greek Freak. You got Stephen Curry. You got DeRozan. You got James Harden as the starting lineup, which is cool. They got the 2 big men up there, and then the Greek Freak could shoot, and he's also like damn near 7'6". So and then you got James Harden, which is a step back shooter. Then you got Damian Lillard, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Kyle Lowry, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Al Horford. I don't think Al Horford should have been there. Just because he plays with Kyrie doesn't mean he needs to be up there as well. But whatever. And Kyle Lowry, Kyle Lowry, he's okay. He's basic to me. And Draymond Green actually hasn't been performing well. So I don't even know why he's in there. But Damian Lillard is pretty much the only guy I could honestly say that he deserves to be up there completely. Everybody else do too, but him, he needs to be a starter lineup. They need to replace his ass with Stephen Curry, put Stephen Curry on the bench, and put Damian Lillard as a starter. But that's just my opinion.
How you gonna put the captain on the bench?
Well, the captain needs to be the coach.
You're doing a lot.
I am doing a lot.
Steph's gonna be a coach one day.
Who?
What?
Who, Steph?
Mm-hmm.
Steph ain't strong enough, man. He's. So, all right, guys, let's everybody get down the court now. Let's get down the court. Shoot the jump shot. Don't look when you shoot. Shoot like me. Just shoot. Just throw it up in the air like a rainbow.
So he's soft because he's light skinned?
No, he's soft because he's soft. All right, don't play me. Don't play me, all right? Damn it. Anyways, guys, that is the reserves for the All-Star. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the All-Star game. I don't know who's going to be in the dunking contest or the three-point contest, but I'm looking forward to that and the challenge too. The rookie and the sophomore is cool. I don't really care too much about those, but I'm excited for it. I hope
basketball's not as exciting for me no more the way it used to be.
Really? It's actually more exciting than damn football, that's for sure.
I disagree.
I agree.
Not no more. And maybe it's because, I haven't found a new fave player yet.
Oh, because you're late. Oh, because Kobe's gone. Yeah, see, that makes sense, though. That makes sense.
And then the Lakers aren't, like...
Don't do that. Well. No, hold down with your team. That's your squad.
No.
You run with them.
I didn't say I was going to switch my team. I was a Lakers fan before Kobe, first of all, so stay left field. Stay over there. Then I'm just saying they're not playing well. Basketball is not as exciting.
Because they're not playing well?
It's not that they're not playing well. I'm just not excited about the team that they have right now.
Okay. All right, well. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I'll get the spark back.
Yeah, you should. Get the spark back, girl.
Okay, let's see how you feel when LeBron ain't playing no more. Because clearly you have a whole heart on for LeBron James.
Pause.
That's your boy. Just wait.
Pause. Yo, I'm gonna find another favorite player because I can't find a team, man. I can't rock with the Knicks. I've never been a Knicks fan. I'm definitely not a Brooklyn because that's Brooklyn. I'm a Bronx head. So it's like, what do I go with? Everything I rock, every other sport is New York. Every other sport besides college. College, I got North Carolina and Miami. So, whatever. But anyways, we're gonna get into our we need like a theme for this joint, yo. Our Dr. Feel Good. So Sherry, you got
Our
any
feel good segment.
on the feel good segment? We would like to introduce to you.
On the feel good segment, we would like to tell
We would
you.
like to ask. So we have a question for you. So I had a person. First and foremost, Sherry, you got a question? You got a feel good question? No, no.
Let's just go with yours
Okay,
because I think we could talk about that for a minute.
okay. Well, I had a friend of mine. All right. A matter of fact, it wasn't even he wasn't even connected. It was a her. She wasn't connected with what was going on, but she wanted to involve me in this conversation because due to the fact I'm married and she was married and she moved on from the relationship. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. There's a young man that is her employee, okay, that works that's about to get married, but he's very, very young. I believe he was 22, 22 years old. He's about to get married to, obviously, the girlfriend, and that he's been with for only a year. I don't knock the how long, you know what I'm saying? I don't knock that because, before me and my wife got married, we were actually together for only a year. But it was the stuff that we've been through, the experiences that we've been through
I
before we got.
do have a Dr. Feelgood question because I talked about this at work this week. But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. So what happened was she came up to me and she asked me, tell this guy that he's not ready. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell him he's not ready. She's like, at least explain to him and tell him what he has to look forward to. And I told him like, yo, straight up, I asked him one question, and I asked him, have you and her ever been through a struggle together? And I was like, no. And then before you answer, I told him, before you answer, I'm talking about a real struggle. Not, I don't know what we going to eat tonight struggle. I'm talking about a real struggle. And then he was like, nah, I haven't. We haven't. And to be honest with you, like, uh, I don't know how complete I am on making this decision. So I told him, like, look, bro, I'm not gonna be one of those cornballs to tell you, hey, you only gonna be single, be single, live your life, all that. You choose how you wanted to choose it to be. If you feel like this is it, then go for it. If you have some hesitation, I truly recommend you to take a few steps back and have a true conversation with your girl before you make this decision. Um, and to get back on the struggle is if you haven't went through your struggle with your relationship, how do you know how that other person is going to react? How you know if that person is going to actually back you up or say the right things to like motivate you or and keep that crutch over your shoulder when you need it? Well, not over your shoulder, under your armpit, but well, you know what I'm saying. Okay,
Hold you up, yes.
hold you up,
Just be your crutch.
be the crutch, and be those,
Hold you down.
and make her problems your problem. And that thing right, that I feel like I wish everybody to have a true struggle before they get into as serious as a marriage. Because like my relationship was weird as hell. Like we should have separated from the beginning. We both were going through issues. We were going through problems. We were going through a lot of bullshit. But it was part of life and it comes with it. Like, and I had to accept that. And the whole time she stuck around and I stuck around for her, even throughout all that. And it wasn't, we didn't need to. We weren't obligated for each other. We weren't locked down to each other. We didn't have a contract that we signed, by blood that we had to be with each other. But something kept us together. And I always believe it was God. And with that, it's like, yes, I made my mistakes, and yes, I did things I wasn't, right, but I wanted to do. I did those things. So, but at the end of the day, you have to go through those struggles. You have to go through those situations where, you know, you gotta wake up to that person early in the morning. Do you still love them when their breath is hot and their hair is a mess? You know, the little things, the little pet peeves that they do that might get on your nerves. You know, different things like that. Are you gonna take it to the extreme? You know, you gotta kind of like, you're not gonna get everything, because there's no possible way that you could get every bit of how that person is gonna be in every little situation. You're not gonna get that. But I truly believe that you need to go through a true struggle, before you could, you know, make that decision and say, you know what, I want to take it to that next level. And she has to feel the same, or he has to feel the same way, you know, where they could take it and then, I mean, straight up like a tattoo, be behind each other all the way through. I mean, see all the way through. When things get too rough and too tough, and you just don't see there's any light in the tunnel, you still try to push it through. And then if that doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But you did everything that you had to do to make it happen. And you don't want to put yourself into a situation that you no longer are yourself. You become somebody else. You know, that's my thing. So make sure, that's all I say. I told him to make sure that that's exactly what you want, and that you feel like she's prepared for whatever is about to come. Like, you ready to jump out this window, that she will be right behind you, holding your hand, jumping out the window with you. You know, but just also knowing and being smart that there's something soft at the end that you can land on. That was my advice, and I wish that upon everybody. Like, before y'all make the decision of getting into the next level, make sure that's everything that you want in a woman or in a man before you do that. So, but what's your question, Sherry?
I mean, just to piggyback on that, basically the conversation that I was having at work was, you know, kind of like, you know how like people say that you shouldn't live together or have sex, you know, it's kind of like the thing Christian, you know, thing, you know,
Right.
not even just Christians, really, it's kind of across the board religiously.
Right.
However, even though, you know, I love Jesus, y'all, just as the rest of them all, I just don't, not in this day and time do I believe in that. Maybe back then when people actually followed that moral of not sleeping with somebody, but I just don't believe in making a lifetime commitment with somebody who might have a funky you know what, or they's not clean, and you move in with them and all of a sudden you can't stand them because they're dirty, or because when you live separately, you very well be like, okay, every time they come over your house it's clean because you know they coming.
Right.
Right. When you live with somebody, they might keep toothpaste on the sink. They might not be a clean person. They might be lazy, don't ever want to clean up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then it's like, I just really feel like it's important to kind of like live with somebody before you commit to being married, to think you should have sex with somebody, to see if you guys, those are two very major compatibility things. Like, you could very well sleep with somebody for the first time. Now you married and locked down and you didn't enjoy it at all. Maybe it just don't fit right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it don't fit right.
No, I'm telling you, that's a thing. Like, I'm a woman. I'm going to tell you, like, every dude that I've been with, I have not enjoyed.
Every dude you haven't?
I said every dude I've been with, I'm trying to say, like, I haven't enjoyed everybody.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, imagine had it been one of those things where it's like, okay, like, you know, we get together, we're married, and then all of a sudden we have sex now, and I hate it.
That's bad.
Then what do you do?
You got to teach. All right, now. All right, now put your mouth like this.
No, it's not always. It's just not always. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was married for a decade of my life, and it's not cool to be with somebody you're just not compatible with.
Right.
You really do. You go out of your way, because all of what you was just talking about, I did that, but I wasn't happy. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I had his back all the time. I was very supportive to every and anything that he wanted to do. But at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. I did not feel like I was with my equivalent, the person I was supposed to be with ever.
Right.
So I mean, so I don't necessarily think it's going through things. Because I went through plenty, and I still ain't want to be with him.
But
I don't
see,
think it's that. I really think that you can truly just be compatible with somebody. Like, you're just fit. Like, your puzzle pieces just fit.
right. But at the same time, what I was also saying was before marriage, not during marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference because you see what's going on. Like especially when you leave living with somebody. This was so long that you could like how you call it, dress yourself up. If you know what I'm saying, like you kind of dress yourself up, try to like look presentable because you still in a dating process. But
Right.
but there's so long when you start living together, you no longer are trying to
You
impress each
don't
other
have
as
that
much.
luxury. It's
Correct.
not even that. It's not even that you're not trying to. But when you live with somebody, you're literally naked,
Right.
to where you see all of my everything. You
Right.
see the way that my hygiene. You see
Right.
everything. You see the way that I clean or don't. You see everything. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's just like, I just feel like that's a necessity before marriage, because you can't hide who you are.
Can't.
You can't hide it. You just have to deal, and and you don't want to be married and then see that somebody is not clean or not a nice person, or you don't like the way they handle their business, or you don't like, because when you go out on dates, yes, everybody's going to be on their best behavior. Then when you decide to get married to somebody, maybe that nasty side of them comes out in the way that they talking to you and other people, and you're just like, wait, but I never seen that side of you before. It's easy to cover certain things about yourself for a couple of hours.
Right.
And then, but when you are around somebody all the time, it's like they see everything about you.
That's facts.
It's just saying.
That's facts. And then you lay your guard down. Like obviously because you can't keep them up all the time. You can't be presentable all the time because you living with that person. Like you said.
Sometimes you just gonna get Sherry Lee just like this. I've been at work all day. I
Yeah,
got kids, and this is me.
exactly. And it is what
Hey
it is.
y'all.
It's, it is what it is. So at the end of the day, like it's just make sure. Like you can't know everything because if that was the case you wouldn't need God. But it's just about taking the necessary steps and taking your time. And if they can't wait, that other person can't wait. They just can't wait. They not obviously wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with just taking your time and making sure everything falls into place, making sure things is just working out. But I don't think if you've been with each other for 4 or 5 years and you still ain't married, then that's ridiculous. I think, you know, I think you should take that official step and get into something serious as of marriage. Because you can't, 4 or 5 years and y'all been dating girlfriend or boyfriend for 4 or 5 years. Obviously, y'all already married. Y'all might as well lock it down. So, but that's my reason. That's what I feel. So, with that being said, um, final thoughts. Sure.
Final thoughts is, I don't know. We see you next week, right?
See you
Have a
next.
good week. Follow us on the Facebook, on the Instagram, on the YouTube, on all the stuff. You like my southern accent? No,
Yeah,
doesn't work for me. Okay, so just follow us on everything, y'all, and then
on the first.
that's it. Hey, and if y'all haven't checked out my latest blog, please do. Please.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, it's desperatelyseekingsherry.com. Go there and read.
And
I like
definitely,
to read, so
and,
I
and,
hope you do too.
and if you did not get that, we will put the link on the description. So we could check out Sherry, yo. Her blogs are amazing. It's actually very moving. Um, especially,
Aw.
yeah, very moving. So definitely check her out. She's amazing. I'm soon we're gonna try to get her on some audios because we're gonna get her on some audios so she could do some poetry. You
I'm
dig?
trying, yeah.
You dig? So shout out to again our home base WFBS 98.1. That is the network. www. Check. We right now we under construction, but you can still check out the website at www.wfbs981.com or even go on fuegobeats.com and check us out there. Shout out to What the Fuego. Shout out to Fueg Prophet. Also, shout out to JSNL. Um, they just came out with a dope workout video. I forgot my man's name. Him and his wife are actually doing a workout, doing workout videos, little skits here and there, and try to motivate couples to do more working out together, which is really dope. And they were sporting the JSNL tights, the female tights, and then also the sweatshirts, and it was really nice, yo. It was really dope. So shout out to JSNL. Jesse Smith, aka 2050. Check out JSNL on jsnlonline.com. I say it again, jsnlonline.com, spell online.com. Check them out with the latest watches, graphic tees, and female tights. They really, really dope. If I was a girl, I'd be wearing them. Sherry be wearing them really, really soon. We're gonna send her a package. Trust me, I'm dead serious about that. We're gonna send her a package, get her a fly with JSNL so she could be sporting it. And maybe even Thailand start kickboxing and shit, kicking bugs and
In the
rocks and shit.
JSNL tights. That's right.
And
Take it to Thailand.
in Thailand, kicking rocks and bugs and shit, the size of my hand. But
He's so dramatic. Oh my god.
again, guys, I thank y'all so much for tuning in or checking us out on our videos. We will be going live again very, very soon. I think maybe even starting next week, February 1st. We might as well go live one time. You know what I'm saying? At least once a month or so. So we'll keep you updated. Also check out our Facebook page, Stay to the Point Radio, our Facebook page, where we also keep update news and all that stuff. I constantly posting on there. Sherry's constantly posting on there. So definitely check us out. Also our Instagram on Stay to the Point Radio together at Stay to the Point Radio, ST82DAPOINT Radio. Check us out there on Instagram as well. So just holler at us. Anything y'all promoting, anything y'all want to get out, artists, small businesses y'all want to put out, banners, anything that y'all promoting, it has to be positive. Has to be positive. It has to be yours. Can't be anybody else's and you calling it yours. It has to be yours, your business, your project, whatever you are doing that's a positive for your community as well as for yourself. Please shout us out or go on stay to the point at gmail.com and go ahead and put your information on there with a short bio, exactly what you're doing or what it is and all that, and then we'll make sure we put it on our commercials while we playing our music. We even shout you out as well. I have Sherry does it because she got a sexier voice than I do. I don't. My voice kind of a little rough and a little fast, So you will want Sherry to do it. So if you want Sherry to promote you, hop on Stay to the Point at gmail.com. Stay to the Point Radio at gmail.com. Go ahead and put it on there. Sherry will check it out. And if she rocks with it, she will promote you. If she don't rock with it, she will tell you she don't rock with it. She won't promote you. All right. So Again, guys, love y'all. And like we always say, God over everything.
Over everything. Yes.
Peace.